It's time for the type of energy only Darren McCarty and Neil Rule can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neil Rule, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy. Big D! Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neil Rule. That guy, Sean Belesian.
Hi.
I missed you yesterday, friend.
Yeah, did you have a good time at your outing?
A very, very good time.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Very, very good time. We didn't have, I think that I had the higher end celebrity at my outing yesterday. But yeah, you guys had a good time out there. There was some good footage, all that stuff. Spenny did a great job. Like, it was a good time out there.
Yeah, it really was, and everybody's so cool. You know, when you do an event like that, everybody's just so cool. You know, you're there for the right reason, so nobody's giving attitude. Nobody's playing, big time card and everything. Just a good time.
Yeah. Shout out to Eric Ebron for sitting down and rapping with Spenny.
He was super cool, man.
Yeah.
Cool guy.
Like, shout out to him, man. And he answered the question. Like, what are you gonna say?
It goes back to how many times have we talked about this? Like, you had a guy that came in here and wanted to reinvent the wheel in Joe Lombardi. He did. Oh, no. We know what you do really well, Matthew Stafford, but we want you to be like this. We want you to be Drew Brees. It's trying to make the square peg fit into the round hole is unbelievable. Now, listen, let me be the first guy to say it. Eric, it would have helped if you caught the ball a little better, okay? Come on now. I get it. I'm 100% with you, dude. Like, basically asking people to be something that they aren't isn't good. But the one thing you can control is bringing the ball in, and that hurt him. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, no doubt. So today, Tuesday, Rest in Peace Tuesday, brought to you by Art and Jake's. It's a little interactive today. We got a couple of Tigers tickets that we'll give away for the best Rest in Peace that gets put in the
There we
chat.
go.
So if you can go. I have the details. I don't have them pulled up in front of me right now, which game it is and everything. So get involved if you can go to the game that day, and I'll give that to you, those details, a little bit later on. KG
What
in
up?
the building. How you living?
Hey, man, feeling good. Had a good, relaxing birthday weekend. Wish I could have been to the big get-together with Sean at his house. But, yeah, we'll catch you on the next time. But it was a nice, relaxing weekend, man. Can't complain.
Good. We got young Joey here as well.
Morning, everyone.
How you doing?
Happy to be here. No
Good.
complaints. I got my Thrive in right now. I'm
Shout
waking
out.
up from Thrive right now.
Okay, absolutely. Generational Alex is here also. He has the Caitlin Clark Iowa T-shirt on.
He does.
You talk that talk today, Alex. You did talk that talk today. Absolutely.
Yes, I can talk that talk today.
I saw
after
that
last night.
shot.
Game winner from the logo, baby. Game winner from the logo.
There it is. Are we constructed for our WNBA minute?
We can run it.
Yes.
Are we sure it's a minute?
It is one. I was told it was 1 minute. The people voted for it.
did.
Oh,
raise
I
up
thought
for
it
a
was
minute.
45.
I thought-
And we was
yeah, that's
working
right.
to the minute. You can't just give them a minute.
That is true. Okay,
on now.
45. The people
45.
voted
Make them
for
earn
it. We have a 45-second graphic that we can run. A
Probably
countdown.
not, but we can keep the count.
Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
We can keep the count.
his iPad. He's like so proud. I have my trusty iPad.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
I have my notes.
The WNBA three-quarter minute coming up in a little bit later on today as well. So it is. It's a very, very packed show. If you want to skip the line, you can use the super chat. I read chats more than anybody really in this city.
Are you sure, Neil? Are you
I'm
sure you
sure.
do?
Mike Willett, super duper chat. When is the Blue Wall going to admit that maybe their Michigan men aren't leaders and best as advertised? Aiden Hutchinson, quote, needs help. Dylan Larkin, quote, needs help. J.J. McCarthy, quote, needs help.
Y'all just gave Neil some ammo, man. Congratulations.
Answer the man's question, KG. You're the resident Michigan slappy here.
You got it, big dog. Y'all got it, both of y'all.
Man, put in a super chat, KG. Come on. Address the allegation.
Hey, man. Listen, some of them aren't. Some of them aren't. I'm not willing to say those people are, but some of them aren't. To be fair.
Sean?
All right, I'll try to go one by one. I think Aiden Hutchinson is a star in this league. The people that say he's the best at his position, I'll shake my head and say I disagree with. Dylan Larkin, my stance on him has not changed for years, and no, I don't hate him. And as you pointed out yesterday, it is amazing how many people suddenly understand it. It really is. It's amazing. I tell me if you've heard this before. He's a really good player. I'd like him on my team. He's not a 1C. He's not a star. It's not that difficult. And JJ.
But surely, Sean, J.J. McCarthy is, quote, a winner, unquote.
He does. It's what he does. Do you remember how many people were saying that, especially after that first game? Do you remember that? The
Yes,
comeback?
intimately.
People, like, legitimately, people who I respect their opinion. It's like, oh, pull back a little bit, big dog. Come on, you got this. But KG, in the interest of being fair, I don't think you can just throw a guy away after 1 year.
No.
I'm gonna keep that. That's a hard and fast rule for me. Let's wait and see. It doesn't look good for him.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good for
this year
JJ,
will tell us a lot.
especially his circumstances. It doesn't look good, but we'll see.
All right, we in fact will see. Woodward Sports chat thread, Jordan Lionheart in the super chat. Rest in peace, men's hockey in Detroit. The women's team is instantly coming in and making the playoffs year one. First hockey playoff at LCA will be PWHL. Who would have had that?
Could you?
Who had that?
Wow. Who was that?
Jordan in the super
Wow,
chat.
Jordan. Could you imagine that? I'm sure there'll be no jokes about that.
None whatsoever. Woodward Sports chat thread, get into there, get your thoughts out there. But yeah, it is good to be back in studio. John effing Lord, rest in peace, candy corn in my house. My aunt gave us a big bag, threw that shit right in the trash, Neil. That's how you operate. See, like, John effing Lord's a man of conviction, a man of character, a man of high moral standing.
He is.
A man
Shout
that
out to him.
stands on business.
I go back when I was a kid, the I Don't Like Candy Corn song, when my kids were kids, and there was this song. Do you remember Noggin? Joey, you probably watch it. It's one of those cartoon things. And there was okay, I'm glad you do. And there was this I Don't Like Candy Corn song, and my kids would sing it all over the house, and it just killed me. I don't know how people can like it. Maz, of course, loves fresh candy corn. Fresh candy.
It's okay.
It's all fresh because it's all the same. It's been in the bag since the 80s.
I don't get it.
That is a fact.
Candy corn's okay.
No.
I didn't
Nobody
say it was
likes it.
good.
There's no
I said
taste.
it's okay.
There's nothing. I'm eating wax.
I mean, whack.
It's
It is.
actually,
I'm eating
it's not
wax.
wrong.
He's
It's not
not.
wrong.
It's not Young Joey's month. Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, it hasn't.
He's not having a good go.
He's not-
All right, Woodward Sports.
I like candy corn, okay?
Dante 151. Early rest in peace Tuesday to Texas Tech. You now have everyone in college sports if they want to face you or not in college sports. I have more on that later, by the way, Sean, because I caught that last night when I got home. This Texas Tech thing. Weird, huh? He's eligible. That's shocking.
We'll show you.
We'll show you. But there are some people piping up about it that really should take a look in their own house first.
No. It's amazing how that works out.
We'll get there. I think we'll get there, as a matter of fact. No, but yesterday I was out, so appreciate KG, appreciate you filling in.
Yeah, no problem.
Big dog. I was out at George Blaha's golf outing at Tam O'Shanter.
Shout out.
George is a friend of mine, and it was great to be out there. And just a couple of just a play-by-play goat. And
Right.
George Blaha. No, I'm kidding. George is the
Couple
goat,
of
man.
guys
The
just
great-
hanging out, man.
Couple
Couple
of
of Piston guys just
talking
hanging
shop.
out. Yeah.
Absolutely. Just talking shop. No, George is my guy. He was kind enough to do a video for Woodward Sports, too. So shout out George Blaha, man. And the people in that room loved that man.
Of course.
Love.
How do you not?
What's there not to love?
How do you not?
Like, legit. How?
What I didn't realize is I mean, I knew it, obviously. But I was never in a room where it was, that room was more, we love George, we're Michigan State people. Like just the aura that he has with State fans is incredible.
There are certain guys that just have that aura,
Yeah.
and that's not something you throw around lightly. Okay?
Correct.
And I know he's going to get mad at me for saying this. Miller's another guy. Dan's just got an aura. He's just Dan Miller. And he would laugh. And Dan, I know you're going shut up to me right now, but same thing. He's just a good dude, and he's perfectly comfortable. Guys like that, Dan's perfectly comfortable sitting in my basement as he is hosting a golf event like that. And that's George. George is the top of the the mountain as far as I'm concerned. I
No,
mean,
Yeah.
no
just-
question.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah, how do you disrespect them?
Right.
No, absolutely. All right, let's do this. Let's take the first break. When we come back, I got to chime in, excuse me, on this Dylan Larkin stuff because this is laughable to me, comical to me. And I have to give my good friend Sean Belizean credit for one thing where he helped shape the correct view of this Dylan Larkin situation. All right, let's talk about Planet Fitness, everybody. I'll be rolling out after the show today, as a matter of fact. Over 50 of them in Metro Detroit. And guys, it's still just $24.99 a month for a gym membership and like a Black Card membership where you get to go everywhere and do everything in Planet Fitness. I've been a member there going on 4 years. Sean's been a member there since the beginning of time. And the moral is we're both never going to be members at other gyms as long as Planet Fitness is around.
No, sir.
That's it, period.
That's it.
So, guys, just pull in the parking lot. Go to planetfitness.com. Don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Don't do it.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
Oh, sorry there. So you guys looking to get relaxed?
didn't
I
feel it.
got to get an ISO here for Neil. So I need to get relaxed. He's about to go on an ISO about Dylan Larkin. We got to get relaxed here. We got to go to Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair house showroom in the Midwest. They carry top brands like Infinity and Osaki, making it the go-to destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Be sure to visit Dr. Eric Duncan, the Wellness Doc, creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews at The Wellness Doc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on your screen. Massage Chair House, your ultimate ticket to recovery and relaxation.
All right, we're off and running here. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network on a Tuesday. Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG. We have young Joey. Generational Alex is hanging here. Speaking of generational, in the Woodward Sports chat thread. In the Super Chat, if you want to skip the line, do that. Mike Willett. If Larkin scored 9 even strength points in March, would that have been considered generational? That would have been unbelievable. Because you'd have to get 1 in order to get 9. Or 2.
That is a fact.
2 would have been generational for the man, but I digress. Woodward Sports Chat, Hanash, Nick sucked, they lost. If they lose that next game,
Yeah, I'm telling you.
you know,
I wasn't ready to give up on them. Everybody was throwing in the towel on the Spurs.
Yeah.
Look out.
they are playing for their life in that next
And if
game.
Wemby has awakened, if we have
And Cat has slumbered.
the matriculation of Wemby getting
wait
it,
on it.
quicker than we thought, look out.
And
Look out.
if you have a game where Anunoby and Josh Hart play like that and you don't win,
Yeah.
that's tough, bro.
tough, man.
That is tough. So
Yeah.
everything's on the line.
Well,
that next game.
$30,000 is always money well spent to go watch a game, so I hope they enjoyed it. It was a memorable evening last night at MSG.
Oh yeah.
All of it.
Lot of
All of it was
heads
great.
there. Lot of heads. There.
All of it
Very
was great.
memorable.
Oh my God, it was a great night. It was a great night
Did you
watching.
guys see the fights on the streets? They
Were
were
really?
Yeah.
New York
Shocker.
fans
I
and
know,
acted
right?
like
No.
animals?
I
Really?
No.
No.
Not New York.
I
Yeah.
believe that.
That's unbelievable.
Especially with tanks outside.
Yes. That guy of one game, 9,000 plus bets. That can't be right, right? No, more on that later.
What?
More on that later.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, he had placed over 9,000 bets.
Oh my God.
9,000 bets. But anyway, I can't wait. I can't wait to talk about that. But all right, Dylan Larkin. News broke yesterday. That was pretty much the second you guys got off the air ish.
Yeah,
right around
that
there.
time, yeah.
Yep.
For those that missed it, Dylan Larkin has submit his 3-team trade request. So these are the 3 teams that Dylan Larkin is, quote, willing to go to. They happen to be the Florida Panthers, the Minnesota Wild, and the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, I will always defer to the experts. I welcome in Sean Belizean here to Big D Energy. Can you tell me from a 30,000-foot perspective? Okay, Dylan, number one, that's cute. All right, that's cute. You have a list. You know what? Now that I think about it, Sean, hold on a second. Because I also have a list of 3 that I request of Dylan Larkin. Number 1 would be, I don't know, 2 even strength, 3 even strength goals since December. Can I request that?
Yes.
Do I get to request that?
Fair enough.
How about I request 3 even strength goals since December?
We'll allow you to request.
Was he able to fulfill that request?
Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
And I'm serious. I was thinking about this. Has there ever been a guy that has crumbled up his adoration, and I hate using this word, but I'm going to use it now, legacy, in this town like Dylan Larkin?
In 48 hours, gone.
Listen, there are people that have consistently taken shots at me, harped on me, because I want to remind people, I never said he was bad. He's a good player.
Yes.
I like Dylan Larkin. I will take Dylan Larkin on my team. What you do in this town so often is you ask us to call somebody something they are not, okay? And Dylan Larkin is in that group. He is not a 1C. He is not a superstar. This is a guy that, Neil, 24 hours ago, there were still people really going hard to bat for him. Now, there were still some yesterday afternoon. Some of the conversations that I had with people, because, Neil, I know you love this bit, I was in the mood yesterday.
You had time.
Yeah, I had some time for about an hour. It was like, okay, I'm going to talk. Some of the things that people said were mind-blowing. They really were. But in the span of really, Neil, 24 hours, for him to do the, in my mind, irreparable damage that this guy did was unbelievable. And I heard a lot of people say this. And who is he taking his marching orders from? Because it's not his agent. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, this isn't the way you handle this.
There is no way that Pat Brisson or anybody involved with him, okay, at CAA, there's no way that they're going, yeah, Dylan, this is the route. I don't know. It's a bad look. This is a guy that when he comes here, he'll be booed forever. In 20 years, if they have some reunion, number one, what would they have a reunion for from his time here? Literally, what? Hey, remember that time we were first in the Atlantic Division? Although we had 3 or 4 more games played than everybody else. But you remember that time in January we were like first in the East? That was awesome.
Hey, are we going to hang a banner for the even strength goal in December?
Maybe they have an even strength goal night.
Banner.
I don't know. But what would this guy come back for? And I can't imagine. Time heals almost everything. I can't imagine when you look at his tenure here and how this is shaping up to end, I can't imagine this guy ever being welcomed back with open arms under any circumstances.
Well, it's odd you say that, Sean, because here in the chat, Mike G., his legacy is golden around here. From the Lakeland Hawks to Bell Tire to the NTDP to Michigan, what he did for local hockey, he's still a legend around here, man. Your thoughts?
Totally disagree with you. Totally. Because, Mike G., do you know what the problem is? And trust me, I live this life, okay? How many people know about Lakeland? How many people know about the NTDP? I did broadcasts. It's a crying shame. I did their broadcasts. It's a crying shame that more people don't know what an elite program that is and how many nations around the world have copied the model and had success with it, okay? How many people follow all those entities, including college hockey? How many?
College hockey?
How many? You're trying to make me mad right now, and I'm just not going to let you do it. But Mike, you know that. I know that.
Put the hand up.
The diehard hockey fan knows that, okay? But you know as well as I do, there is a massive part of this fan base that knows nothing but the red and white. That's it. They don't know about the Ontario Hockey League. They don't know about the USHL. They know a little bit about college hockey because the Illiches have done a real good job of duel at in the D and back in the day the GLI and things like that. The average fan, Neil, doesn't pay attention to stuff like that. So, Mike, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, okay? But I also think that you know as well as I do, a majority of fans just don't pay attention to that stuff. They don't.
Mike G also went on to say Sean 71 was our best player on the ice most nights.
That's an indictment on what the franchise is, and the way they finish seasons should tell you everything you know then. If you feel that way, then you have to agree with what I said.
How many even strength goals since December?
Mo Seider is their best player, and it's not close.
Thank you.
Right now, okay? But if you're talking over the course of his career, and again, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm shooting straight. If Dylan Larkin is your best player, no wonder you finished where you did all those years. Sorry.
Again. Okay. Super chat. Chris Putnam, by the way. Is DMAC coming on to talk about Claude today? He did that the day after the news broke. You can go back to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel, and it's up there. It's prominent. So it's a very, very good segment. DMAC came in.
He's coming on with the boys tonight, right? The heavyweights.
Absolutely. Or is it Woodward Wings or the heavyweights? I couldn't remember.
Maybe Woodward Wings.
Oh, I think it's the Wings. It's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Good call.
Woodward
Yes,
Wings.
probably
Yeah,
Woodward
Woodward
seven.
Wings tonight,
You
7
You
o'clock.
remembered, Neil.
I did, yes. I did. Well, someone had to remind me.
Somebody in the chat, thankfully.
Yeah, somebody had to remind me.
Yeah.
So there you go. Woodward Sports chat thread of D's. Don't play for us, get fined. Not trading you to your trade request teams. And Sean, it just, the whole thing baffles me. You have a list. For the last time, and Sean Belesian was first on the scene with this, you are under contract till you are 35 years old with the Red Wings. You don't have a choice.
You have no leverage. You got to
You
stop.
have no leverage. And if it takes a year, then it takes a year. Because then it moves to what? A 10-team no-trade list, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That is it.
I can hear Steve Yzerman will go into robot Steve, or should. I'm not going to tell you what's going to happen because I don't know. But I would go into robot Steve Yzerman mode. You know when the squint starts? You know how he starts squinting? Seriously. I'm going to do everything I can to trade the player.
He does look like that.
But at the end of the day, we have to do what's best for the hockey club. I'd say that over
like that pause.
and over and over and over. I'd be a robot. I would.
You did a perfect pause there.
I want to get Dylan out of here. Look. You know how he does that?
Yeah,
I
he
can
does do
totally
that.
see it.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. I would go into robot Steve Yzerman mode. Just over and over. I'm going to do everything I can to get him out of here, not to the detriment of the Detroit Red Wings Hockey Club. Period. End of story.
Christ is king. I'm a Red Wings and a Michigan Slappy, and even I'm not standing by him. Eric Allen, is Larkin still drunk from the gold medal celebration?
Could be.
Vicente, it's cute to think that Larkin thinks that he has any sort of leverage.
Do you know what it reminds me of? Remember in when Bane put his hand on that guy? Do you feel like you're in control? Like it is. It's that right now. Do you feel like you're in control?
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, I would like to pick those 3 teams if I was a player. Wouldn't that be Florida? I'm going to tell you right now. You guys all better get prepared for it. Neil, I've said this for 2 months. There is going to be a revenge tour next year. There are going to be a lot of debts that are handed in, and Florida is going to pound some people when they get healthy, okay? You know they're going to be back in the mix. Vegas, what more needs to be said, okay? And Minnesota has a really nice core. They desperately need a center of Dylan Larkin's caliber, all right? Yeah, that's really nice of you that you picked 3 teams like that, Dylan. It's mind-boggling to me. It really is. It's almost like if I saw the guy, he's like, hey, dude, I don't know you very well. Do you care at all about optics? This looks awful. Awful. But you're going to get, hey, listen, you're going to get some people sticking up for him. You're going to get it. I mean, they're fewer now, Neil. They are. They're fewer.
Yeah, hasn't the sentiment changed?
It did. I think the 3-team kind of changed a lot, but and it's funny because both things can be true. How often do we have arguments like this? Okay, well, Steve hasn't exactly done a good job. You're right. You're right, and Steve said as much. Steve said as much in the exit interviews. Remember when he sat back and said, "Well, first and foremost, we need to get better players, and that's on me." Okay, so you're right. I don't know what that has to do with how this has been handled, but you're right. If that makes you feel any better, cool. And so often, Neil, it really is a both things can be true scenario, and this is one of them.
Stephen Baffy in the chat. Dylan Larkin's career closely mirrors Brendan Shanahan's statistical trajectory in Detroit. Though Shanahan boasts significantly more decorated trophy case, highlighted by 3 Stanley Cup rings, it is fair to say that Larkin is as good of a player as Shanahan. That means that he is only a piece, not the centerpiece of a championship team.
Okay.
Did you watch Brendan Shanahan? Did you? I'm being very serious. I don't know who was that.
Stephen Baffy.
Steve, I'm not being disrespectful here. Did you watch Brendan Shanahan? That's my only question to you. Just if you can answer that question. I think Brendan Shanahan's numbers were better, but let's talk about style of play. Let's talk about when March hits.
How about December?
I don't even know what to.
Did he have? How many even strength goals did he have since the middle of December?
You know what it is? It's not even that. It's the fiery. I'm going to be a bull in a china shop. Brendan Shanahan was the type of player that literally playoff caliber hockey came from every pore in his body.
Yeah.
Legit. I can't. Sorry, I can't. There's no comp between Brendan Shanahan, the player, and Dylan Larkin, the player. I'm sorry. There just isn't.
Hoof-hearted. Larkin leaving is a worse move than Fedorov leaving, and Fedorov was bad. Fedorov just took a bigger contract somewhere else. Like, won the Cups.
That could have been bigger here, but
Sounds like someone else in this town.
he wanted to go. He wanted to go.
He won his Cups.
Yeah, he wanted to go.
Drive to Ferrari and around L.A.?
That's the that was the hang-up because the owner felt at the last hour, if you remember, he kind of made a better offer, and I think the decision was already made. You could ask somebody smarter than me. Hi, Keith Cave. But that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. He didn't say, get me out of here.
Yeah, it was perfect timing. He was a free agent.
He was a man about it.
He can make that choice. And it's funny, his agent, a guy by the name of Pat Brisson, called us that night right at midnight to say no, he's testing free agency, literally at midnight. Because back then, Neil, as you know, it was a national holiday. Once midnight hit on July 1, oh my gosh, it's a national holiday. And so we were lucky enough to get Pat Brisson on right at midnight. He goes, no, Sergei's testing free agency. And then everybody and their brother knew where he was going. And the word is he took overall $10 million less. And so that's where some of the, I don't know, betrayal stuff came from, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know the details of what was talked about in those discussions.
It was time to go.
All I know is
It was time to go.
if I have an opportunity to drive a Ferrari around L.A. and I'm going to get $51 million, I'm really going to consider that. I really am.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, JR Getta in the chat. How are we mad at Mr. Larkin? Will you ask the team to upgrade? GM refused to upgrade, traded for Falk. I would have asked for a trade too, man. Well, JR Getta, let me ask you this. How are you happy with a guy that has a 5-on-5 goal since December? Doesn't have one in 2026? And he's not part of the problem at a minimum? He's not part of the problem? What are we doing here, Sean?
If you play that card, you have to include Dylan Larkin. And you're right to play that card. I am not arguing with you, okay? I don't know how anybody, including my partner, okay, who, in fairness to him, both things can be true, all right? This wasn't easy for Steve, and he hasn't done a good job with it, okay? If you're going to play that card, you also have no choice but to play. This is a man who was bestowed the royal scepter. You are the face of this franchise. You are the captain of this franchise, and there are expectations that come with that. and he could never grab this team by the scruff of the neck and get them over the top.
Yeah.
So if you play that card, just be consistent is all that I'll ask.
And you know what? Real quick before we go to the break, we are to the point where when our show is done today, and I'm driving home and you're driving home, it's almost like I'm waiting to hear what's he going to say next. Yeah. For real. I can't wait for my episode of As Larkin Turns today.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to go home and stream it the second I get home.
Yeah, you're right.
Like, what's he going to say next? I have a 3-team trade request? No, you don't.
I'm convinced beyond a shadow of a doubt, and you can't tell me otherwise, that a lot of his peeps are chirping up on social media too. There's no doubt in my mind that some of that's going on. None.
All right, we have a Lions topic that is, I asked young Joey, so we kind of all collaborate and come up with the show sheet. So I asked young Joey, I said, you got to put yourself in the mind of a Detroit sports fan. What's important to you? So he said, all right, I'll come up with a couple of topics, but I'm not going to tell you about them until we start the show. So I said, okay, young Joey, I'll play your little game. You got your Thrive pouch in.
Sure.
You're ready to go.
I took it out.
Okay.
I'm ready to go now.
You're ready to go now.
I'm
so
ready.
here we go. All right, when we come
Sean,
back,
why don't you tell us about prep?
we're going to talk about Lions in some fashion.
All right, I can tell you all about Thrive. Shout out to the guys from Thrive coming in yesterday. That
Big time shout
citrus,
out.
oh my gosh.
The peach one is
That
legit.
citrus is unbelievable. That peach, citrus. The cinnamon was pretty good. I'm not a cinnamon guy, but just on principle, I tried one. But you dippers know what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just need that boost, right? And if you need that boost and you're tired of the sugary energy drinks in the morning, you're not a coffee guy, upgrade your game with Thrive Energy Pouches. It is a tobacco-free, nicotine-free mental powerhouse packing 300 milligrams of clean, smart caffeine. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating. You can go to dipstop.com. That's the way I recommend it. Just go there. Put in promo code WSN, you get 15% off, just like that. And they're sold exclusively at all Market Fresh and Market Square locations. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. This stuff effing works.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
New rule here for Art and Jake's, everybody. You guys already know. Very best sports bar in the sports bar game. The sponsor of Rest in Peace Tuesdays. We'll be giving away Tiger tickets, courtesy of Art and Jake's. People are back on board now. So there you now it's not a punishment.
5 of last 6.
Yeah, so we're back.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I will not. Nope.
But you will go back to Art and Jake's.
Oh, I'll go to Art and Jake's. I'm
Yeah,
not.
right, you will.
That baseball team. No, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. No, but anyway, elite menu, great drinks, and it's a sports bar. You go there to watch sports. The very best sports viewing experience you're going to get at a sports bar. That's the bottom line. 6 locations. Download the app. Get in the Art and Jake's fan club. Be a part of it all. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor. All right, keeping it pushing. Big D Energy. Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, Young Joey, Generational Alex, the WNBA Minute, which is really, it was a 30-second WNBA update. The people voted. So, and Generational Alex, we can't blame, people can't be mad at you. No, not you. They asked for this.
That's what it always is.
They said 30 seconds wasn't enough, WNBA. We'd prefer 45 seconds.
Right. Somehow.
Yeah.
Like
Just like $1 isn't enough, you know?
That bingo. Like there you go. So So we are going to do it. That's coming up. We have rest in peace as well. I have a college football wellness check for Sean Belizean too. That's related to quarterbacks making 9,000 bets but still being eligible to play. Mike Willett in the Super Chat, the flagship's been glazing Larkin, Barry, and Iserman. It's been embarrassing to witness. Well, it kind of changed up, and I don't know why. It's really weird. But anyway, I digress. All right. We'll wait for tomorrow's edition of As Larkin Turns, and we'll what does he want tomorrow?
Right.
I want to go to these 4 teams, and I demand that Dairy Queen make a Twix Blizzard. Oh, you demand. Oh, you demand that.
Do you want to know who the teams are that could make the best offer?
Oh, yeah, I did want. You know what? Can we clean that up?
Yeah.
You're at 4 minutes. Can you give me 4 minutes
Yeah,
on
oh,
it?
absolutely.
Just real quick.
We can give you 4.
Okay. I did, and I'm sorry, Sean. I forgot to ask you the
That's
question.
okay.
Right now, way too early. Don't have enough information. Don't know who he's going to be requested to be traded to tomorrow. But knowing Steve Yzerman as you do, this is an unfair question. It really 100% is. Give me a where-ish, and a for what-ish.
All right, so
Your first gut.
Let me say this, and now I'm going to go Steve Yzerman on you and sound like a broken record. Anybody that tells me they know what Steve Yzerman is going to do, you're lying. You are. All we can do is base what we think he's going to do on his track record, because it is nationally known, internationally known, that guy keeps his cards close to his vest, okay? Anaheim could put a huge package together, okay? Obviously, there's familiarity there with Pat Verbeek. San Jose could put a huge package together, okay? I think those are 2 likelihoods. Who wouldn't want to go there with the plethora of young talent that they have? You wouldn't want to go there?
No. I'm like a press conference. I have my hand up for a question.
Yes, sir.
So since he put Vegas in there, the Pacific time zone thing and the West Coast thing is of no never mind to him then, right? Like he's open to it.
I suppose.
Okay,
that's my. And I've heard a lot of people say this, and I would say again, well, pay attention to the track record. Well, he would never trade him to Montreal or Boston in the division. Okay, maybe not. But they're 2 teams that could put together a hell of a package. They really are. Do you know where he traded Jonathan Drouin after Jonathan Drouin? Basically, he held him hostage for a year. Drouin asked for a trade, the 3rd overall pick, asked for a trade in November of 2015 and was traded in June of 2017. You're never going to believe where he traded him to. A divisional rival in Montreal. What? And he fleeced Montreal.
Yeah, and because that was the best available deal.
He fleeced Montreal.
Yeah.
He really did. So those are definitely 2 options. And young Justin and I were talking about this last night. If you want to go with offshoots and never going to happen, I think Columbus, need and some pieces is a place. Utah for sure. And I think Utah's got something going on out there. I really, truly do. And the long shot of long shot, but if you're talking about packages, Neil, is the Chicago Blackhawks. Now, again, why would he go to Chicago and go right back into the same scenario he's been in the last, 9 years of his career? Like, legitimately, Chicago's got a lot of young talent, but they're not ready yet. And, oh, by the way, he'd be walking back on the SS Blashill. But if you're talking about teams, that could put together the type of package that would make the Red Wings, and I think their fan base happy, those are the teams, legitimately. Those are the teams.
Okay. So there hasn't been much movement because you've been kind of steadfast on that area-ish logic behind it.
Yeah.
Why? Because I heard people talk about, just say, well, these 3 teams don't make sense. Why is that? Can you break that down for the people?
I think each one, if you're Florida, all right, so let's start with Florida. How much does Florida actually have to give back to you would be the big question. And they're a team that's going for it as well, okay?
Right. They have no other card available to play.
Same thing with Vegas. I think you sit back and you're like, Vegas is playing for a Stanley Cup right now, for goodness sake. Minnesota's the intriguing one because in all likelihood, they would have to give up a pretty good piece off their roster. And the need in Minnesota is huge. One might say that he would go into Minnesota and be in the exact same position, albeit with more talent around him, as a 1C. And so that's what makes that intriguing. But each of those places it's a why, and what are we going to get back in return? And I think that's what jumps out to a lot of people. But look, could you make a deal? There's always a deal to be made. But if you're talking about maximizing Anaheim, San Jose, Montreal, Buffalo, Columbus to a lesser extent, but it's the same thing. I was trying to tell some Yahoo this the other day on social media. What if Dylan Larkin says, I'm a Michigan guy? I ain't going to Columbus. What? You think I'm going to Columbus?
That would be fitting,
What?
and that would
right?
be perfect.
I mean,
that would literally.
Listen,
could you imagine me the
can
next
you
day?
rule
Oh,
it
no,
out? That's
what?
the worst part. Can you rule it out?
Please, Sean, please be a scriptwriter for As Larkin Turns.
As Larkin.
Just
Please.
telling you. Could you imagine that? And St. Columbus is just there. They got cute at the end of the year, the last couple of years. They're right there. They're on the little fringe, see the little cheeks and all that.
He'll fit right in there.
100%.
The way he steps up in March.
We'll see. There are teams that could put together a huge pack. And now the biggest question is, and LeBron was writing about this in The Athletic, okay, does a team like Montreal, who is just absolutely loaded, does a team like Montreal go, I'm not playing this game. We're going to New Jersey. Let's go get Nico. That's now you're getting to, okay, Dylan Larkin's trying to dictate terms. We got no time for that. Hey, Alex, what's up? Can we talk to you? That's so. Yeah, you have to think.
And then you go to Dylan and you be like, hey, see, this one went away.
Yeah.
We have you till you're 35. 35.
They'll get rid of him. There's no doubt in my mind. But I think you're a moron if you do it just to do it.
It seems like you have the control, but it only seems that way.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly what it is.
They're
that's exactly it.
expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Yeah.
that was an all-time bar in that movie.
The fire rises.
Yeah, they are expecting one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Put that hand right on the shoulder, and that, So we'll see. Look, you got to get it done, but day one, Neil, how badly do you want out of here,
Absolutely.
Mr. Larkin?
All right, we're going to do the Lions when we come back. Dante151 in the Super Chat. Can you talk about the fiasco in Texas Tech? Yes, locked and loaded. We are going to touch on that. Nitty gritty. Neil's son eats candy corn. Hey, Sean will tell you that not everything your kids do you like or approve of, right?
Yeah.
They're their own people.
1,000.
All you can do is give them the roadmap. Whether or not they choose to follow it, that's up to them. He's on his own. As far as that goes, he's on his own. He knows my feelings.
Is he a candy corn truther?
Yeah. I don't think he's a truther. I think and I don't know where he would get this from. I think he just does it to aggravate.
To spite you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Sounds
that's
like
the
kids
lie.
that do things like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that.
I don't know where he would get that from because my wife's not that way. Mike Willette, if Larkin all right, we did that one already. Let me see. Chris Putnam, I sure hope he gets stuck going to Columbus. I hope he says no, I'm not going to Columbus. I want that. Chris Putnam also said in the Super Chat, Shanahan was tough as nails. Larkin is not.
I don't even know what to, honestly, I told those guys during the break, Brendan Shanahan's a guy that had almost 700 goals, almost 700 assists.
But he's the same as Larkin.
And literally, that is the poster child for the guy you want at postseason time because he's going to go through a wall, and if need be, he's going to drop his gloves and beat the shit out of you.
That's it.
That's not Dylan Larkin, guys.
All right, last one here before we go to the break. I ain't say that. He just wants it on public record. Let it be known I didn't vote for that expansion of the WNBA segment.
Well, there it is.
Your vote was recorded,
You're right.
unfortunately.
It's a democracy.
It's a democracy here.
Yeah.
And again, we won't. And look, our election integrity is impeccable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Nobody messes with our ballots.
No doubt.
No.
So, okay, Lions, when we come back, I promise you. Let's see here. Where are we going?
Supreme Lending.
Our guys, Chad and Chris, the mortgage market. Hey, guys, maybe you've been thinking about getting in the market. Now there's talk about interest rates being raised again. I mean, it's a wild place. Let's just say it like that. And all this movement, by the way, costs money one way or the other. So talk to people that can navigate these waters. Talk to Chad, talk to Chris, talk to the guys at Supreme Lending. They know the landscape. They know the market. They know how things are shaken out. Go seek the counsel of the people that know. And by the way, if you're ready to roll and you need to get a mortgage today, mention Woodward Sports. You'll get up to $500 off of your appraisal. So see, guys, they got you covered, all of it. If you want the knowledge, they got it. If they want the incentive and get the money off the appraisal, they got that for you too. The bottom line is these guys know the mortgage game. It's the biggest financial transaction of your life, guys. Go to the experts. Chad and Chris, go to Supreme Lending.
Thrive Energy Pouches give me the energy and clarity to find and beat the shit out of every opportunity that shows its face.
Live and direct, I'm back on set action. Create the wave, we cannonball splash 'em. Right court swinging, get your head shot. Point blank, dead stop. 16 bars in a headlock.
Thrive Energy Pouches are for the people who actually want to win, not for the crybabies out there who are happy with a participation award. There's zero sugar, so give Thrive a try.
A network for the city, by the city. Woodward Sports is Detroit Sports.
It's game on at Art & Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art & Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
New rule here for all-day IPA. They had that out at the George Blaha outing yesterday. I had to have one. Should have took a picture with it. I had to have one, as a matter of fact, out of respect to the IPA category. That's right, because the fans have made it withstand the test of time. 15 years, everybody, because it's citrusy, crisp, and refreshing. It has a perfectly balanced taste. It's 4.7% alcohol. It's built to go the distance the entire game. So the next time you're watching the game, make it an all-day IPA from Founders. Please drink responsibly. Keeping it pushing, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, almost an hour in, by the way. Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG, Young Joey, Generational Alex. The WNBA update is coming. The people voted to expand it to 45 seconds from 30. You know how that works. He's got 45 seconds to bring you up to date. And you know he's coming in hot because his girl Caitlin Clark hit the game
Called
winner.
game last night.
Called game from the logo, as a matter of fact. What? Woodward Sports Super Chat. DBK187, $5 towards the Mass Spray Tan Fund. Jokes aside, love the show.
Shout out.
Thanks for always starting the morning off right. P.S. Neil never reads the chats. LOL. Neil, the Crunch Time boys were saying your name a lot yesterday. Were they? Can you confirm, KG?
Not that
more
I recall.
than usual, huh?
Yeah, maybe. There was a lot going on yesterday. A lot of celebrities, you know.
There was, as a matter of fact.
Shout out, man.
Yeah, shout out to everybody out there as well. Mike G. Because Tammy Chin was in the chat talking, man, we just can't get away from it. Mike G's responding to something Tammy Chin said, and I didn't catch what she said, but Mike G said, Tammy, why wouldn't Stevie accommodate 71? He's deserved it, don't you think? No, Mike. Get a 5-on-5 goal in 2027, 2026. Get one. You know how we're done with the 2026 season?
Yeah.
You know how he didn't get a goal in 2026, even strength?
Yeah.
Get that, and then maybe I'll think about it, but I won't, because you will go where we say you're going, not where you say, because you're under contract till you're 35. All right, Young Joey.
Yep.
Came up with the show sheet.
Yep.
I said, what's important to you? What's an important Lions topic to you? Sean doesn't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
I'm intrigued.
I am intrigued as well.
Don't fuck
Joey,
this up.
don't screw this up.
Yeah, so I got
Young Joey, what are we talking Lions?
2 Lions topics, and then you said do 3 more that are non-Lions related.
Yeah,
in the
but
Detroit
let's do the
sports.
first
But yeah,
Lions one.
Lions first. So the 2 most important things to me.
Just
as
one?
Okay. Well, I'm doing the first one here.
Okay.
As a Lions fan.
Okay. Is what?
Obviously, this isn't one of them. Just like a quick
Hurry
honorable
up.
mention. Honorable mention.
Do it expeditiously.
Right. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
The city
You like the Lions, don't you?
not wasting the window of getting with the young players and the talent of. I have my notes here. We know how rare of a window this is. A legit contending roster with superstars in many positions. I would think Gibbs, St. Brown, Penei Sewell, Jack Campbell. I just think this is the time to really get our best shot at the Super Bowl.
I like that. And it's kind of a side conversation or sub-conversation of a conversation that we have often here. And I think that there's no new movement to report on that front. Because, Sean, look, I know where I think you and I stand in a similar place with it. There are two camps as far as young Joey's topic there. There is the camp that, and I've said this, and it may not be this year. It probably won't be this year. But at some point, Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell will win a Super Bowl in this town. I do believe that.
Yep.
I do believe
I
that
said
in my
that the
heart.
other day. Yeah.
I do believe that in my heart. And I'm not just like, I don't do the hope and fear stuff.
Yeah.
You got to go somewhere else for that stuff.
You've been saying that for years
Yeah,
now.
I believe in my heart
Yeah.
that this regime will deliver a Super Bowl to Detroit. That is my camp. Sean is a member of this camp, right? Like
Yep.
you share that sentiment.
Not if, but when. I firmly believe
Yeah.
it.
Like
Yep.
I do. I 100% in on that.
I'm going to take the screwdriver to it in a second. But I don't think, why do we, I would love for it to be this year.
Sure.
I would love,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be this year. It doesn't have to be.
Yeah.
So maybe I'm tightening the screw too hard on young Joey, and if so, young Joey, I apologize. But when I hear the time is right, well, yeah, of course the time is right. I don't think it necessarily has to be this year. That's why I categorically deny. I mean, the morons a year ago were saying the window's closed. No, it's not. No, it's not. Not at all. We just fixed our offensive line, whether people want to admit it or not. Okay, the day Frank Ragnow retired, okay, our chances dropped enormously. The day. You can't quantify the loss of Frank Ragnow, and I think we saw it play out. We did. All right.
Day one, quarter one.
Like legit. So Joey, I'm not trying to say you're insinuating it's got to be this year.
No, I agree with you.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The time is now. Well, the time is now for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
100% agree.
Okay.
I just go back to it like I don't want to say an issue, but I have banter with some people at this network and sports fans in general, like the glazing of Josh Allen, right? He's been going at this now 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
What has he won?
Like Lamar Jackson, same deal. Like, this is difficult to do. It's very difficult to do. And like, look, and like the Lamars and the Josh Allens of the world, there was no boogeyman this year, and you both still weren't there.
Yeah.
Because instead of, like in Denver, when you chose to, quote, just run away, you decided that you were, going foaling as well. And you just kind of threw the ball on the ground.
Yeah.
And had 4 turnovers or whatever it was. I did notice that Josh Allen camp has gotten a little more quiet this year. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Like, it's gotten a little more quiet.
They're undergoing some changes. New coach.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I always go back to this because I always make the analogy, Sean, of all the sports teams and all the leagues everywhere. I equate it to going up north. Like you're going up to Mackinac or whatever, and you are, like the Red Wings are not even to the Jesus Save sign in Flint yet. Like they're not there yet. And then there's varying degrees. I feel like the Lions are on 23, like where it splits off from 75. Like you're up north adjacent. You feel like you're up north. It looks like you're up north, but they just haven't fully got to the ferry boat yet to Mackinac Island. So like we joke about all that kind of stuff. But for me, Sean, like all these other teams are going through the exact same thing, and I would be like, independent question. Who would be more fearful of it not working out? If you were a Bills fan or if you were a Lions fan? Who would you have more fear of?
Yeah, I would, because the Bills have been in the window longer. It's got to be the Bills.
I would say the Bills.
It's
Right,
got to
yeah.
be. It's
Right.
got to be.
But you get a longer window when you have a superstar quarterback, though. You do.
No, I understand that, but apparently it's not enough. Because it hasn't been enough to this point.
Yeah.
And we're 7 or 8 years or whatever that number is into it.
Yeah.
Lamar, the same deal. You know what I mean? Like and that's like you and people I know that I'm sure this thing's already lit up right now
yeah.
because I haven't refreshed it, and I'm sure they are. But guys, you can't argue the facts. You can't argue the facts.
Numbers are numbers.
No banners are no banners.
Right.
No rings are no rings.
Nope.
Like that's how it is.
Yep.
He's never been there.
But that applies to us as well.
100% it does.
Yeah.
Which is totally fair to say.
That's it.
But they're a little. I would be a little more concerned if I were a Bills fan right now than I am as a Lions fan. I would be.
That's a fair statement.
I don't. You have to admit that.
Yeah, that's a fair
You
statement.
have to. Tammy Chin also said in the chat, if I were Osman, I would not accommodate anything he wants. If it doesn't better the Wings, it doesn't happen. Tammy's level-headed OG Wings fan in the group. You know, so
Shout out.
yeah, Tammy, and that's where I am. Michael Mistreski in the chat. Yeah, Larkin could go F himself, to be honest. He hasn't done ish for us. I got 4 cups. He did nothing to get me a bit of even any of them. So there you have that. Woodward Sports chat thread. Tyler Ailes. Mahomes wasn't alone. Josh actually is. Tyler, you can go down the checklist all you want. He doesn't get it done.
Yeah.
He had 4 turnovers. He inexplicably rolled the football across the grass for no reason in Denver. We can go and get the tape if you want, but you can go look it up on your own because it is rather comical. Tyler, so it doesn't matter who's alone, who's not alone. This is a zero-sum game. Actually, there is one sum. The ring.
Yep.
You win it or you don't. And we can say everything that we want. Everything that we want about Sam Darnold. You can't take it away from him. And he was good.
He was.
That doesn't fit your narrative. And I'm just looking for you guys to keep it 100, right? Just looking for you guys to keep it 100 with everybody. Because we're in a ring culture now. It's the only thing that matters. Well, Darnold's got one. Josh Allen doesn't. Lamar Jackson doesn't. Jared Goff doesn't. I'll keep it 100. I 100% will. That's just my point. So it's a long answer to you. But hey, good thought-provoking stuff.
Thanks.
He did all right with that one.
Yeah.
I got another one.
Do you? All right. Well,
You said 2.
Well, let's take the break.
Let's do the
Okay.
break.
Yeah, let's take the break and let's talk. You like steak, don't you?
I do like steak. And, Father's Day's coming up. It's a great place to take Dad. You know the routine. Come on, Dad, we're taking you out. Well, this isn't about me. It's about you, and that's okay if I get myself some steak. Look at that. Little bit of everything right there at Black Rock. Hey, great place to have a graduation party. Food, drinks, appetizers, cocktails, mocktails, something for everybody. But listen, let's be honest. It's all about the steak on the stone, cooked right there on the rock or chef prepared to perfection. Book your next shindig, graduation party, end of the school year thing, Father's Day at Black Rock. To find a location nearest you, go to blackrockrestaurants.com. That's blackrockrestaurants.com.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Sean Belizian wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Two Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.
Hey, are you tired of fumbling for your glasses or dealing with the daily hassle of contacts? We are so happy to have the legendary Yaldo Eye Center part of what we do here at Woodward Sports. Over 30 years of experience. I'm sure you've seen or heard their commercials, and you've probably seen and heard their fine work. LASIK surgery, completely painless, takes just 8 minutes. The recovery is so quick that most patients are seeing 20/20 the very next day. Check out this deal all summer long. Summer promotion, just $16.99 per eye, regardless of your prescription. Yaldo Eye Center will get you seeing 20/20. It is a one-time investment that's going to save you a lot when you consider the thousands of dollars you spend on glasses or contacts over the next however many years of your life. Wake up with clear vision. Book your consultation with Yaldo Eye Center today at yaldoeyecenter.com/1699.
All right. Hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG in the building, Young Joey, Generational Alex. We have the WNBA update coming up in just a little bit. Yes. Rest in peace. Tickets, Tiger tickets on the line for Rest in Peace. I'll get those details together in just a minute. I have a college football thing for Sean. It is an action-packed second hour. Somebody from the Woodward Sports account. If Josh Allen had what Goff does, he'd have 2 Super Bowls. Well, if Josh Allen didn't roll the football across the field like he was Canadian 5-pin bowling against the Denver Broncos in the playoff games and turn it over 4 times, maybe he would have got one this year. But he didn't. I'm tired of hearing that shit, dude. When's it on him?
Cut the shit.
When's it on him?
I love Josh Allen, but it's on him. The guy, listen, and I know everybody's going to, Josh Allen or Jared Goff, I think you're an idiot if you tell me you'd rather have Jared Goff. Sorry, okay? But that dynamic's in play. It's in play, 100%. It's on Josh Allen.
Bingo.
That's it.
No, Pat Mahomes made it work.
You hear me shut up? I did that on purpose.
Patrick Mahomes didn't have the number 1 pass defense in the NFL and the leading running back in all the NFL? And then roll the football across the field and turn it over 4 times?
I'm very happy with Jared Goff as our quarterback as long as they protect him, period. And guess what? They did that in the offseason. So I'm looking forward to Jared Goff being one of the better quarterbacks in the National Football League. As he's been for a few years, mind you.
But the Bills fans, if I'm a Bills fan, I'm more terrified, especially too given the history. Like we were just bad, and you're like, hey, we're bad, man. I go to the games, and I leave, and I'm like, okay, that's over for the day. Imagine going 4 times in a row and not winning one.
Ouch.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine that?
Especially with their history. I can't even. Jeez.
But anyway, okay. Let me clean up these super chats, too. Tammy Chin is speaking the gospel, man. 3 teams, Mike? Why would we want to send him somewhere what would benefit him only? Tammy knows. How come some other people don't know?
It's not that hard.
Yeah.
She knows the puck.
Larkin's under contract till he is 35. He goes nowhere. We say that he doesn't.
Yeah.
Period. And you know what?
You wait.
You can just laugh.
Your career will end here if that's what Steve Yzerman wants.
If a great player was asking the question, okay, and I'm sorry, Dylan Larkin isn't. Somebody brought up Marty St. Louis. Remember Marty St. Louis when he was in Tampa? He has to go to New York twice, specifically the New York Rangers, okay? Marty St. Louis was at the end of the road, okay? They got Ryan Callahan and 2 first-round draft picks, okay? All right.
And Callahan was like a staple of
Marty
their
St. Louis played a total of a year, a little over a year. I think it was 93 games the rest of his career, and he was done. I'll hold up for something like that. Wait a second. You're going to give me a young guy that's going to be part of what I do for the next 6, 7, 8 years? Oh, okay. If something like that, that's not to say that it won't present itself. You know, maybe Minnesota sits back and goes, this is exactly what we need, and we're going to give you the exact package that you want. That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. What if they don't? Then I'm not sending him to Minnesota because he wants to go to Minnesota. Why the hell would I do that? Well, my best interest is the Detroit Red Wings, not Dylan Larkin. Thank you.
Vicente, the NFL shoved Allen in our face when the truth is he's just an average quarterback. Vicente, look, he's more than an average quarterback unless you happen to be in a conference championship game. Then, Vicente is not incorrect to some degree. Well, he can win you a game. He can win you a playoff game at Jacksonville. He can do that, barely.
Yeah, he barely made it out of that one.
Tampa Lions Club. Young fans love highlights more than they care about team wins and losses, so the Jacksons and the Allens will always walk on water to them. There's more truth to that than people probably want to admit.
Okay, but I strongly disagree with that. I'm just putting that out there.
What do you mean?
I don't want to watch highlights. That's no.
You're the exception, not the rule.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're the exception, not the rule.
Correct.
All right. Lions topic number 2. Young Joey cooked this stuff up. What's important to young Joey?
So
He's a Detroit sports
the
fan.
second one, I would say, in the last year since we've gotten good as Lions, like the team's gotten better because beforehand it really wasn't a thing. But I would say the city identity. Dan Campbell brings a lot of that too, with toughness, grit, physical play, aggressive football, tough O-line, run game, fourth down, big hits, no fear. That's my second one.
I'm just one little thing again, and this is just take the word grit out of there, and I agree.
Yeah,
with
no,
everything
that
you
was
said.
on me. That's
Okay,
that was
take
just
the word
that's
grit.
the
I'm
Detroit
done. I'm
slapdick.
done with it. It's over. Grit.
No, that's on
it
me.
was a fun run. We had a good time. We did.
I'll put the hand up. My
But
bad.
no, absolutely. You know what? How many times do it mirrors your city's image and everything, and that's what these Detroit Lions have been. And I think that's why, Neil, I've always said that the 2004 Detroit Pistons did something to this town. It was Detroit and the Pistons. They were one, right? The overlooked guys, the guys that were supposed to be stars elsewhere. Nobody on that team was a quote-unquote superstar. L.A. had the mercenaries, plus Shaq and Kobe, et cetera, et cetera. So they captured our imagination. Anybody who lived through it, you know that, okay? And I think the Lions are doing that right now, and they go next level should they win. I mean, we know how big it's been the last few years. The Lions win a Super Bowl with this group. Why do you think people chant Jared Goff, right? Seriously. He was forgotten. He was cast aside. He can't get it done. He's burnt. All that. It all came together so very nicely.
Yeah, and like, look, that's what has to happen when you're a franchise like the Lions. And I undersold this, Sean. You're one of the icons of sports talk in this town. I just like saying that. No, but for real, you got your resume is your resume, Sean. I think even to some degree, and I'd be curious to get your take on this, is we undervalued what a culture overhaul and the impact it would have on the Lions. Even us. Like, we all undervalued it.
1,000%.
I think the Lions organization undervalued it.
KG, I'm sorry. I know you've heard this 10,000 times, okay? I don't know if you and I have ever talked about this. I will never forget walking out of Ford Field with Lomas, probably circa 2018, and it's the first week in November. And Lomas is just shaking his head. He's shaking his head. And he looked at me and goes, Sean, I've seen this before. I lived this. And I was like, because I was young in that it was over. It was the first week of November and it was over. Wow. And the idea that you had to keep doing this the next 2 months was killing me. What's it doing to the guys in the room?
That got to go practice.
Right.
Yeah, and lift.
The year was over. It was the first week of November and the year was over. And you were walking into a wake. It was gross. They had to fumigate every single portion of this franchise, and they did. Yeah. They legitimately did. And I'm with you, Neil. Not enough can be said about how Dan Campbell did that. Not enough.
And that's even me like admitting like a guy who's like on planes and in locker rooms and stuff like that. Like I had no idea because I wasn't around it just how defunct it was, and that had to happen. It had to happen, and Dan Campbell did that. And I don't look. Obviously, we will all be crushed, absolutely crushed if they don't land the plane, right? Like we will all be crushed if they don't land the plane and get the Super Bowl. But it's what he's done here. And I know it's because of the hurt and missing the playoffs last year and what happened in the Commanders' playoff game. But he did move mountains as far as the Detroit Lions are concerned.
There's no question about him.
He did. Now, it won't be good enough if they don't go all the way.
I think what really helped is you had two guys who lived it in different generations, okay? You had Spielman, who was here during the brutality of the late 80s, and then the tease of the 90s, and then you had Dan Campbell, who was here when it was really starting to bottom out. So you had two guys that saw every nook and cranny of this right. franchise and saw how woefully pathetic it was. And I said that for years. Neil, I love the Detroit Lions. I'm never going to be one of those guys that turn on this franchise. This has been such a poorly run franchise. It is arguably the worst franchise in all of sports, okay? And that's the job that these guys had to do. Coming in and bringing 2 guys that knew where every bad screw was, where every bad piece of wood was, and they had to rip it all down and start over. And you can't put a price tag on that. You really can't.
No doubt. Oh, I did want to remind the people, too. Detroit City FC has a match tomorrow, so we couldn't get Danny Dicchio on yesterday because the whole week flipped. So we'll have Danny back on next Monday. But I did want to tell you, Detroit City FC, they're hosting USA group stage watch parties. They're doing a couple of them at Campus Martius Park, Friday, June 12th, Friday, June 19th. And it's Campus Martius. They're free, but they're ticketed because they have to control the amount of people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're free, but they're ticketed.
That's dope,
And
man.
yeah, you can run down, go to debtcityfc.com/watch parties. Again, I'll get some graphical elements to it, but the tickets are going fast. Like, this isn't the tickets are free, so this isn't like a sales pitch because the tickets are free, but they are going fast. Like, the people all want to hang out together. They're also going to be doing, this is kind of cool too, the Mexico group stage watch parties. They'll be having those downtown too at Los Galanes on Bagley Street in Detroit. They'll be doing those for the Mexican watch parties as well. Thursday, June 11th, Thursday, June 18th, and Wednesday, June 24th. So, shout out Detroit City, by the way. There are like other people that live in the city too, right? Like, it's like a mix of a whole bunch of cultures, and like, it's really weird that, you get to try where I'm going here, Sean?
Wow, wait a second.
And it's going to be electric there, too.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think it's fantastic.
It's going to be electric. Like, Mexican heritage in this town is pretty prevalent.
Right.
It's a pretty famous part of the history of the city. So, yeah, that's going to be very, very cool. So, again, go to debtcityfc.com/watch parties. All right, let's take the break. When we come back, it's rest in peace time. We have Tiger tickets, by the way. So, here's the deal, guys. We'll be giving away 2 tickets to the Tigers-Philly games on Saturday, July 11th at 6:10 p.m. So if you can go to the game, again, Saturday, July 11th at 6:10 p.m. We're going to do the rest in peace. Drop your rest in peace in the chat with the hashtag Art and Jakes in the chat, so I know that you can go to the game. Like, guys, only do that for real. Does this work out well, Sean? When you ask the people, only do this if you can go to the game. Does it work out well? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, for real, only if you can go to the game. All right, July 11th, everybody. So again, that's Tigers and Phillies. So there it'd be Saturday at 6:10.
The return of DD.
I love that, man.
I love Dave Dombrowski.
We should get him on the show. You think he would come on the show?
Yes.
You think he would?
Yes, I do. I really do. Dave just loves talking baseball.
Yeah.
He used to come on multiple trade deadlines in a row with me.
That's true. I forgot about that.
I'll never forget the Doug Fister day when people in this town, this is real, okay? The Indians got Ubaldo Jimenez, and we handed the division over because we got some guy named Doug Fister. How'd that work out?
I mean,
How'd
Doug
that work
Fister
out?
was solid, though.
Dude, Double D in a trade, 9 times out of 10, Double D's winning that trade.
Facts.
Double D getting rid of can't-miss prospects?
Yeah, weaponizing
9 times
prospects.
out of 10, he wins that deal, too.
You know who else I want to get on, and we should do this sometime during the summer? I've always wanted to do this for the last couple of years, and I haven't thought why, but I figure I'd bring it up so you can kind of hold me accountable. We need to get David Sampson on, who was the GM of the Marlins.
Yeah.
President of the Marlins that did the Cabrera trade.
That'd be fun.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
And he also built a stadium in Miami, too.
Do you remember when they kept... It was so sad. It was so painful when they kept putting Dontrell out there, hoping it would
somehow
he
change.
figured it out.
Do it.
It was everything comes back to Braveheart. I remember being in a game and I was waiting for people to start yelling, "Mercy, mercy!" He couldn't throw anymore. It was sad.
I just wanted him to pinch hit.
Jeez.
He could hit.
It was so sad.
All right, let's see here.
We are going to Loom. Shout out. And I am the proxy for Cartoon JB here. But I'm here to tell you about Loom Cannabis in summer. Just got a serious upgrade. Introducing the new Buzzin' Energy Drinks from Loom. It's the same THC buzz that you love, now paired with a clean boost of caffeine from green tea extract. Oh, that is fancy right there. Made with real fruit, no artificial sweeteners, bold Buzzin' Energy is bold in flavor, light in calories, and built for the long summer days. Try it in refreshing peach and raspberry lemonade. Crack a can, catch a buzz, and keep the vibes going. You can get it at all 40 locations across the state, and you can learn more by going to loom.com. And do not forget, use code WSN30 to get 30% off your entire order. That's online or in store. Shout out to Loom.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Hey, we talk about sports every single day. Wins, losses, pressure, expectations. Real life is not always easy. At Woodward Sports, we want you to know you are never alone. We've all been there, needed to talk to somebody, whatever the case may be, and neither is your mental health journey. Pure Psychiatry provides personalized psychiatric care designed specifically for you. It is not a cookie-cutter plan. 16 locations in Michigan, 2 in Ohio. They make getting help accessible and comfortable. If you've been thinking about taking that first step, by all means do it. They're going to figure out what works for you, not work for them, work for her, work for him. What works for you? Just go to PurePsychMI.com. That's PurePsychMI.com.
All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean, KG. We have Young Joey in the building, Generational Alex, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat there. Calm down, everybody. WNBA updates coming. 45 seconds, whether you want it or not. And some of you do, because you voted for it.
Fact.
We expanded it. And after we're done, if it's good, we're going to hold another vote. We may bump it to 60 seconds.
Oh.
Full minute.
Wow. I guess the women is getting on after all.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. Well, a lot like
people like Alex, man, laying the groundwork.
Just remember this: elections have consequences. So when we put it up to a vote,
yeah, democracy don't always go the right way.
Democracy. Hey, we are people of the people here.
Yeah.
So we will give the people what they want, or not give them what they don't want. One and the same. All right, I told you guys the scenarios. It is time for Rest in Peace. If you just drop a hashtag Art and Jakes on your message, and this is going to be strictly YouTube-based in the chat. If you can go to the Tigers game on July 11th, Saturday, against the Phillies, Art and Jakes will be giving away 2 tickets. So if you put your Rest in Peace, in there with the hashtag Art and Jakes, we'll pick the best one, and we will get you going to the Tigers game, as a matter of fact. So looking forward to that. So without any further ado, it is time for Rest in Peace. We put somebody in the sports coffin, Sean. We don't root for people to die in real life or anything like that. It is a sports coffin. Sean Belizean to the main stage.
Dylan Larkin's legacy in this town.
Dead.
Oh.
Good lead off.
Like, we can't even have an open casket for this one.
And I mean, there are a few people out there. I've been having some fun with some people on Twitter. I don't know how you can justify this. Everything, the way he handled this was a disaster. And I don't know how anybody could look back favorably on the Dylan Larkin captain era. Remember those moments?
Yes.
What moment jumps out to you?
I have one.
I asked for this. Go on.
That 5-on-5 goal he had back in December.
Yeah.
That was a big moment.
Yeah.
You set yourself up for that one, Sean.
Yeah.
Come on now. You left it too open for him.
I legit, I don't know how.
Some meatball down the middle.
I
man.
don't know how anybody could look back and just go, wow, this was great, and local boy made good and all that. And the way it ended is, unnecessarily ugly, but here we are. So, yes, for a vast majority of people, Dylan Larkin's legacy in this town.
Woodward Sports, Super Chat, Detroit, D.C. All 3 team announcements did for me as pivot from Eiserman's time has run its course to get them both out of here. It's just been all failure. Kurt, Neil's Larkin hate seems handicapped. I'm not the one that only had one 5-on-5 goal since December, but I am the one that didn't have a 5-on-5 goal in 2026.
We're allowed to be mad.
Greg Thomas, Neil, what's your golf handicap? I'm a 15 to 20 player. It's 9 in climbing. I have not been playing well lately, man. I got to get that together. No, but Sean, again, not even an open casket.
No, I listen. You've heard it. I've heard it for years. The whole why do you hate Dylan Larkin? People hear what they want to hear. Dylan Larkin is a good player. I take Dylan Larkin on my team. Don't ask me to call him a one center. There were people around here, Neil, you were privy to some of these conversations. We were, because inevitably somebody will compare it to the Habs, and somebody tried to tell me they'd rather have Dylan Larkin than Nick Suzuki about a year ago. How'd that work out? Nick Suzuki just had a 101-point year and won the Selke.
Tammy Chin, rest in peace to the loyal Wings fans. Larkin will get a fresh start when he is moved. Eiserman will keep his job. Wings fans still living in the past, waiting for something to be excited for. Hashtag Art and Jakes. All right, Tammy's got an entry in there, no doubt. Jordan in the chat. Hashtag Art and Jakes. Rest in peace to Woodward Sports 2.0 trailer if KG ever gets his hands on it.
Hey, mate, that could be facts. But I don't know. Tim sent me a video way after the fact, after the crash, so I think I got a little more knowledge now. So it's all good.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. St. Andrew, Nick Suzuki, 100-point stud.
You had those ASP or Demidov, Larkin or Suzuki. Like, that's not being a fan. That's like, come on, put your fandom aside. Who do you got? Like, stop it.
Woodward Wings tonight at 7, by the way. D-Mac will chime in on the Dylan Larkin situation, so make sure you tap in to Woodward Wings. KG.
Yes, sir.
Who you putting in the sports coffin?
Real short and simple for me. Rest in peace to the "Don't let the Tigers get hot" phrase. I am sick of that shit. Boy, I am sick of that shit. Like,
Damn,
come on, y'all.
Can you go to the Tigers game, July?
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's a winner, KG.
I'm just sick of it, man. Like, you want to give them a pat on the back for being somewhat good over the last week, but it's like, bro, they got to do it again and again and again and again before we can even take this seriously. And I'm just looking at it from the macro. We all know the Terry Skubal situation is looming. I don't think they got enough time to make up this ground before you have to really seriously consider trading this man, because if you let him walk for nothing, and I feel it in my soul. I know this Tigers. I know my Tigers, bro. They gonna keep him. They gonna have the facade of, oh, we're only a couple of games out of the wild card. They'll take them to the end. They'll miss the playoffs, and then what? Then what? It's all fun and games till that happens.
Then we just laugh and cry.
Sorry, I just wanted to get that up.
No, hey,
don't be sorry for that, man.
Can we get to 500 first?
Thank you.
Do you know what I told my son? It's funny you say that, Neil. I was just about to say this. I told my son, I'm a reasonable person. I'm a just human being. How about get within a couple games of 500? I won't even say 500. I said to my kid, I said, get within a couple games of 500. And I said, I think I'll tap back in 100%.
The trade deadline's in 7 weeks.
There you go.
It is an absolute fireable offense if he isn't traded.
And you keep hearing, oh, he's off the table. Like, come on, bro. Like, I don't want to hear that shit right now.
It is egregious if you don't trade him. It is. It's egregious.
Is this, and I didn't mean to get off on this Substack here. There's some Larkin vibes. If he doesn't, you have to trade him.
You have to.
You have to trade him.
No ifs, ands, or buts. I just.
Now I get it, hey, Sean. I'll look. I understand how business works and everything like that. If you want to wait till the last minute, you wait till the last minute. Whatever it is you need to do. But I still think the longer you wait, the more diminished return that you get. Because, guys, humans don't make deals. Deadlines make deals.
Yeah.
And every minute that you get close, like there will be a crescendo. We are still on the ascend, Sean. But as you get closer and closer to that deadline, what's the alternative then? You keep him? You know what I mean? Like
For a facade of a run.
You're in a position of weakness because your hand is forced by time.
Let's pretend it's the day of the deadline and he's still there, and then all of a sudden comes up, ooh, the Tigers might be willing. Okay. Do you have the scuffle between the Padres, the Jays, the Yankees, the Dodgers to go, okay, we got to get him and we got to get him now?
See,
I don't know.
I don't think so because
I don't know.
Because it looks like the Padres and the Jays are going the way of the Tigers right now. They're not having a good season. So, you know what I mean?
I would say too, I would almost look at it as an investment and just saying, okay, you know what? We have the wherewithal to give him in the general neighborhood, even with the uncertainty of next year. We have the wherewithal to give him in the general neighborhood of what he has. You're not making that move in all likelihood, Neil, unless you think you can lock that guy up, right?
Right.
I think that's deductive reasoning. So if that happens, I think you're not just looking at it from what might he do in August, September, but what might he do for the next 8 years or whatever the term ends up being.
Right.
Does that make sense?
No, it does. It's just that if you lose teams that can take on that incremental spend, to get Tarek Skubal, to add him to the payroll, as you lose teams that have that ability, you lose value.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. Unless the teams that think they can invest long-term get really desperate. I don't know. I mean, I keep thinking of the Yankees. I mean, duh. But the Yankees haven't won a World Series in 16 years, man. For them, like, that's an eternity.
Well, they can't compete because the financial structure isn't fair.
And it doesn't give them any advantage, as we know.
Yeah.
Doesn't give them any
Well, the
advantage.
Dodgers have more.
Don't get me started. I know where you're going with this, and I had that conversation with our mutual friend. You don't like it because they have more, or you don't like it because they have more and they're winning multiple World Series. Because, I mean, when you get to the crux of it, that's the Yankees' problem. Okay? It isn't just the Dodgers are suddenly doing more. It's the Dodgers are doing more, and they're winning, and the Yankees aren't winning. That's the issue. Let's be honest. So that's where the hatred from the masses of the world come from the Dodgers. Well, it doesn't matter, until it matters. And because the Dodgers are doing it and they're actually winning, that's why it's a problem. With all due respect, Maz, you know it, I know it. That's a problem with all the Yankee fans.
That is also true. Sad. You feel bad for the Yankees. I mean, I do.
That's right.
Long-suffering Yankees
You
fan.
never heard that statement ever uttered ever. I feel sorry for the Yankees.
Young Joey, who you putting in the coffin? Rest in peace. Brought to you by Art and Jakes.
Yeah, I just don't like this guy. I've never liked this guy. He sucks. He's not good.
Coming out
He's
hot.
Trash. He doesn't have a good batting average. I don't care that he got a hit on Sunday. His OPS is under 500. This guy, I've always just disliked him. He just pisses me off. Zach McKinstry, get him out of here.
Damn. Damn. Goodbye, Zach.
See ya.
How dare of you
See ya.
to speak about an all-star in such capacity?
He is a former All-Star.
165
Defending
batting average.
all-star. There has not been an all-star game played.
He has 9 RBIs.
He is a
9.
All-Star.
There has not been an all-star game played
Rated defending.
that Zach McKinstry hasn't played in over the course of the last 11 months.
He sucks. He sucks.
Joey's anger is pretty good.
It is.
Yeah, he got next level
Joey's
anger.
is pretty good. I'm not a Zach fan.
He sucks.
Jeremy Kruger, rest in peace, New York Knicks title hopes. The president curse was just the thing the Spurs needed to change the fates in this series.
Hey, man.
I shouldn't do this.
Nah, don't.
I'm not going.
Don't do it, dude.
I'm not
It's not
because
worth
we
it.
have stuff.
It's not worth
We
it.
have a WNBA.
I know where your
minute.
heart is, though.
No, I need to know the why.
Yeah.
What's the goal?
There is none.
I need to. anyway.
Yeah,
okay.
just keep
Dante
rocking.
151 hashtag Art and Jakes. Rest in peace, Texas Tech. This issue that's happening right now. You might as well check out of the season in all sports. Betting on sports and getting a judge to say that's okay is insane in my eyes. Who had that first, by the way?
Oh, a month ago.
Yeah,
a month
and
ago.
Look, the judge that we have the picture of him with the Texas Tech mascot, he recused himself, and they went a couple counties over and got a different judge.
And still did it. Yep.
More on that in a minute. It's so funny to me. It is so funny to me. Alex Spoon, rest in peace, Larkin's Detroit legacy. Hashtag Art and Jakes. Yeah. So, all right. Here's the deal. My rest in peace. The Live Golf Tour.
Damn.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a big one from you.
No, I know.
Yeah.
No, but they're running out of money.
Yeah.
Like they are.
Literally.
They are literally running out. They have spent
Disintegrating.
$6 billion since 2022.
The Saudis turned heel on them.
They canceled the New Orleans event. And, look, Sean, Live Golf to me is hockey to you. If it's on TV and I'm not doing anything and I come across it, I'm going to leave it on.
Yeah.
Because it's golf. I like golf. Not recently, as I'm not playing well recently, but not as much. But if it's on, I'm going to watch it. And they play their tournaments all over the world. They play one in Hong Kong. It's on Friday night at 10:30. I tapped in. I was like, cool, man. Golf's on at 11 o'clock at night. Cool. I'm in. I'll watch this for a little bit before I go to bed. However, I will say, Young Joey, why a round of applause from you? I'm curious about this.
I've never liked Live Golf.
Why?
I've always liked the PGA. I like tradition.
Uh-oh.
I like money. I'm Mr. Krabs.
No,
money. I like money.
He likes tradition.
Well, so you like tradition.
Yeah, I know.
So therefore,
I know it's going to change. I know.
Therefore,
I know.
you don't like the impact that Liv had on the PGA Tour. Because how has a PGA changed since 2022?
Hasn't.
Has it? It hasn't? Oh, it hasn't. So tournament purses haven't skyrocketed.
Yeah,
they don't pay more money. Oh, they also cut out 25 tour cards. So the guys that were on the bubble, they're not on the tour anymore. But you like the tradition, I thought. So you don't like that, right?
It also makes
Why would they do that, Joey? Why would they cut it from 125 to 100? Why would that be?
I don't know.
So the stars can play more?
Maybe.
Really?
Maybe.
And those guys now are making more money due to what Live Golf did to the golf industry?
Probably. They want to bring
But
them
you
back.
like tradition.
I'm sorry, man.
So surely you don't like these changes.
I'm sorry. I don't really know.
So you do like the changes or you don't? Answer.
I don't, man. I don't.
You don't like the changes.
Put him in a blender.
My bad, guys.
My bad, guys.
I'll throw the hand up. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm young. He got me.
Oh, man.
I'm young.
You reach, I teach.
He got me. He got me.
You know what? No, it's big picture. Look at the big picture. Like everything is big picture. Everything is big picture. Look at this is a teachable moment for you, young man.
I'm only 19, guys.
That's why it's a teachable moment.
You step between them lines, boy.
Okay.
Don't extinguish his flame, though, Neil. Don't extinguish his flame. There's a flame there.
Sorry,
Don't
Sean.
extinguish it.
Chuck Brewer. Don't bite at the troll trap, poor kid.
Yep. He didn't even see it coming.
I saw KG knew what was happening.
Dude, his eyes lit
In
up.
real time.
Dude, his eyes lit up at me, and I was like, oh, fuck.
It was like Ricky, bro. The jazz music started playing.
I was like, oh, fuck.
KG turned around and went, Joey! The red BMW.
He's running down the alley.
Somehow the sawed-off reached a whole 30 feet somehow.
The red BMW pulled up in the alley. I popped out.
Doom.
Doom, doom. Doom, doom. Doom, doom.
Y'all stupid.
Doom, doom.
You know what? A lot of guys made a lot of money, and I'm never gonna begrudge a guy for going to make some money. Never. And I got a break.
No. Detroit Dabber, Neil, you said I was wrong when I said rest in peace to Live a month ago. I think reading the writing on the wall, there is going to be no there's going to be no private equity group that's going to come save it. I was fully convinced at the time that a private equity group would come save it. but it doesn't sound like they're going to now. So yeah. All right, the winner of the tickets for Rest in Peace, and we're going to be doing this for what they said a month, I want to say, right? So you'll have more chances.
Oh yeah, a lot more chances.
The winner of the Rest in Peace tickets. Let's go with Tammy Chin today.
Hey, shout out Tammy.
Right.
She was first
Big
on the
fan
scene.
of
She was the first
Damn
one to
right,
use
man.
the Art and Jake. So Tammy Chin, you and your husband can go to the Tigers game on July 11th. I will. Let me see here. I will get you the contact information, Tammy. I will.
Yeah.
So we'll get that
It's
to you.
it's Brendan B at WoodwardSports.com.
Brendan B at WoodwardSports.com.
I'll try and pin
Tammy.
it to the chat too.
Yeah, so send him an email. Say, hey, I won the Rest in Peace Tigers tickets. But guys, don't worry, we're doing this for a month, so you'll have more. You'll have more chances. So absolutely, have a good night. Have a good night at the ballpark. Maybe Scooble will be traded by then. Maybe it'll be Scooble's last start. Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows? Everybody. Tammy Chin, thank you guys. No, Tammy, thank you. One of the OGs of the game here. And after what's happened to you as a Red Wings season ticket holder,
That's right. This one's on us.
100%. You know, in full disclosure, you know, was it like the best one? For like juice wise, probably not. Tammy's been through enough. Like, let's cut Tammy a break here.
Yeah.
All right, let's let Tammy get over on Olympia for once. Okay, is that fair, Sean?
Yeah, some freebies.
Yeah.
Every now and again, it's nice to come back that way.
Okay, we have the WNBA update.
Yes.
Oh,
we
boy.
have the college football thing too. That'll be our two things the rest of the way. So let's see here. Where are we going?
We're going to go to Mad Packs. Shout out to Mad Packs, the maddest of packs. And if you're a fan of Mad Packs, you already know they bring the heat. But this summer, they got some new stuff. They have found some way to take the Boom Shakalaka live resin infused tarantulas and the high-low pre-rolls and put them in the gummies, man. I'm very, very excited about these. You got the Boom Shakalaka 200 milligram hash rosin gummies and the high-low 200 milligram live resin gummies. And along with that, they also have the Mad Packs extracts, which is the concentrates, and it's perfect for the summer. So you can learn more at getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs. And we'll be right back.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
What's up, everybody? Neil Rule here from Mortgage Pros. Are you looking for a career upgrade? Check out Mortgage Pros, the #1 mortgage broker to work for in the state of Michigan. We saw their incredible company culture firsthand at their annual block party. Their team truly loves what they do, and it shows. With 4.9-star rating on Google and over 4,000 reviews, their reputation speaks for itself. If you're looking for a new job, give Mortgage Pros in Troy a call, 248-416-1361. It's up there on the screen as well. Mortgage Pros, let the pros handle it. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neil Rule, Sean Belizian, KG, Young Joey, Generational Alex. We're about 10 minutes away from the WNBA update, everybody. Generational Alex has the Caitlin Clark Iowa shirt on. He has the trusty iPad locked, loaded, ready to roll. We're doing 45 seconds today as a matter of fact. And then we're going to put it up to a vote. We may bump it to 60.
Maybe. Or we may decrease it.
You might decrease it back to 30.
No, he can never go backwards.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Elections have consequences, everybody, okay? Woodward Sports Super Chats. Let me get caught up on these before we get into the next one. Great Lakes 24, in honor of the greatest tournament starting this week, can we get a World Cup 4 down on Friday? 100% Great Lakes.
Good
yes.
call. Good call.
People, little known fact, Sean Belizean is probably the biggest World Cup snob here at this network.
I can't tell you how much I love it. Like, I mean, my wife told you the other day. She was like, I hate it because, like, he's done for the day. And, like, literally, I'm all day. I remember all of them going back to 78. Yes, I'm that old. And, yeah, I can't wait. It's fantastic. Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. Neil, you know this better than anybody. I promised myself years ago I'm never going to try to cram that down people's throats. It is absolutely, whoever coined the beautiful game is right. There are just so many moments while watching that game. It really is. And from a strategic standpoint, I would tell any hockey fan to kind of watch it and tell me if you see some similarities.
By the way, we have did we land on a top 5 for tomorrow or no?
We
I
have
don't.
I don't think we did.
Not this one.
And I had a great one pop in my head yesterday, and I didn't write it down, and then I forgot it.
Damn
so,
it,
like,
man.
yeah, hey, that's how artists are.
No, that's true. That is true.
So in the chat, if you have an idea for top 5 Wednesday, we try to keep it non-sports.
Yeah.
It's like a 10-minute moment of levity.
Gosh,
right,
break. Now that you bring, there was a good
I had a
suggestion
good
last
one.
week, and I can't remember.
I can't remember what it was.
Somebody in
either.
the chat will remember.
Absolutely. Chris Putnam in the super chat. Fingers crossed you have tickets for 7/29, July 29th against Baltimore. We will see. We will see. As a matter of, I'll get you what we have. Let me see. I ain't say that in the super chat. Oh boy, haven't we seen that voters are dumb, Neil? All right, well, moving on. Tev Sauce. Oh, sweet. Can't wait to throw down at a watch party. Go ahead. Michael Weary in the super chat. Neil, remember the one thing people hate is change. That's why these fans keep losing their mind. Mike Willett. The goal going up north analogy is Sault Ste. Marie, right? The final exit before Canada is in the Sioux. That is true. Sideless in the super chat. Going back to the Josh Allen discussion. We're not in the same boat as Baltimore or Buffalo yet because we haven't committed capital to a first-round quarterback. They've done this all letting Goff run the offense. Yeah, but they're on their free agent deals.
Yeah,
now,
can I ask this though? And this is if I just got back. It is 2021, and I come in here and I go,
love this one.
Hey guys, I just got back from 2026. Hey, okay, freak. I want you to know the Ravens and Bills, you aren't winning dick. the both of you, all right? Do you know, I think, forget about what people in Buffalo and Baltimore would say. There would probably be people around here that say, what are you talking about, okay? When do we have that conversation about the Lions? And I'm not being funny. 2 years from now? All right, I go back. If we still haven't won in 2 years, going back to the window discussion, if we still haven't won in 2 years, it's 2028, and I go back to 2023. Hey, guys, I know you're upset. I know you're upset we just lost to the Niners and everything. I'm here to tell you it's going to get worse. Okay, freak, what are you talking about? Well, I just came back from 2028. The Lions haven't won dick. What would your feeling be? I think I'd react the exact same way.
Yeah.
The exact same way as Ravens. We're not there yet. We're not. Their window has been open longer. But if you told me, God forbid they don't win in the next 2 years, if you told me, day after, don't worry, you're not going to win anything. So just get prepared. As a matter of fact, you're not even going to get back to this point. I would have laughed at you because I had convinced myself that next morning, and I think that was my coping mechanism. Like, okay, that sucked, but we'll be there in the next couple of years.
Right.
So, but we're not on the same path. We're not on the same trajectory yet. I don't want to have that conversation in 2 years.
I can see it on the GPS, though.
I don't want it. I don't want to have
Sean?
that. I know. I don't want to have that conversation.
All right, we won't. Okay.
Yell at Joey again.
Yeah. Okay. What else you got, Joey? What?
All right.
Yeah.
Ask your next question.
I muted my mic the rest of the show.
KG is still sitting over there going, damn. That was an all-timer. That was clean. Ricky! Woodward Sports chat thread, Chris Putt in the super chat. We're due for a major Lions skill position injury.
Please don't put that in the. You're not wrong, but don't put it in the universe. Don't put it in the universe. But you're not wrong.
Yes.
Gosh damn it, Putt.
Chris Putnam, KG's top 5 dispensaries.
Oh.
Also said Chris
got a
Putnam
list.
in the super chat, top 5 Taylor Swift wedding snubs.
Right.
I mean, we're not gonna do it, but it was funny. It was funny to read. So yeah, if you got a good top 5, throw those in the chat. We'll be taking Xavier top 5 excuses. That one's intriguing.
I feel like we've done that.
I feel like we have too.
Yeah. Top 5 kitchen appliances.
There's only like 5 though.
Facts.
You know.
Well, it's whatever is you're dependent on. You know, it could be different.
Mike G, top 5 Spartan Heisman winners. That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
That actually is. Top 5 dad moments. It's because Father's Day is coming up.
You know what's funny? I have voted for exactly one Michigan player and exactly one Michigan State player on my ballot.
Kenneth Walker?
In all my, it was Walker and Hutch the same year.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 guys I put on my from Michigan and Michigan State.
Mm-hmm.
You have what people don't know. You have 3. That I never voted for anybody else. And don't it was a fraud in 2014. Y'all know it. Stop it. We'll all move on with our days. Or 2016, excuse me. But yeah, Hutch and Kenneth Walker. I had them both on. I put Hutch second and Walker third.
All right. Man, do you want to table the Sorsby stuff till tomorrow?
Do you think we can cram it in?
I'd rather not.
your call.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
care.
I think I want to move it to tomorrow. And I'm sorry for the person in the chat. Because I want to give it its just due.
Let's get
And
Dante. You've
there's
been asking. We'll give it its
yeah,
just due
Dante.
tomorrow, I
Like
promise.
for real, man. Like I obviously I appreciate you because I want to give it its because I have side questions about it, and one of the side questions I'm going to ask Sean is where is Sean with college football? Like where as a college football fan, because it's clear that we've lost cabin pressure.
Yeah.
You know, like we have lost control. So like there's a couple of sub questions about it, and we'll do it. Okay, I promise you, and we'll give it its expanded form.
Can I give you a quick answer to your question?
Yes.
I absolutely hate it 6 days of the week. I hate it. And then college football Saturday comes and I'm completely healed. And Joey, this is for you. It's because of the tradition. And I'm not even being a smartass right now.
Man, that puts a smile on my face.
At least I admit it. Neil, at least I admit it. You know what? I like waking up in the morning. I like putting on I like putting on that show. I still say it is the best show there is. I really, for all the things that ESPN does wrong, I still love the Caravan. I like getting texts from Neil at 11:45 at night, knowing that nobody else is watching the game that we're watching, and we pontificate. But the rest of the week, I weep at what it's become.
Fair enough. There you go. All right, let's take the break. And when we come back, the star of the show steps in.
Yeah.
Generational Alex will have the WNBA 45-second update. Everything you need to know about the WNBA condensed into 45 seconds.
I got my timer already ready. Joey better be ready with that trigger finger. I know that.
Absolutely. So,
I got it.
Generational Alex takes the stage when we come back.
Quick.
A top 5 WNBA players.
Oh, that's easy.
I like. You know what? I like this
one.
one.
What?
Jesse Adams. Top 5 cities in Michigan.
Oh, that's great.
Wow, I like that.
That's really good.
Yeah.
So it is written.
Okay.
Okay.
That's going to be fun.
That is going to be really
you guys,
fun.
I'm going so out to the sticks. You guys are so out to the sticks.
Mike Cato will make an appearance in my top 5 list. I may have to tell Sean the story. I don't think
he
he's heard
doesn't
it.
know?
You never heard my Cato Tavern story.
It's the most Neil story of all time. I swear.
I love how
it's so on brand.
I love how you revere the Greenbush Tavern.
Yes.
That's hysterical to me. And I had a place right across the street.
That is wild to me.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally right across the street.
Okay, so let's take the break. Phoenix Sundas. Go New York Liberty. See, the people are ready.
Did you see Alex? Alex right now.
perked up.
All right, come back.
Here we go. People are firing in their top cities in Michigan. I like that one. So we're doing it tomorrow. Okay, where are we going? We got to do what, buddies? Water hazard?
No, we're going to water hazard.
Water hazard. All right,
Yes.
everybody. Look, you guys know the bright blue can by now, and if you don't, that bright blue can, yes, that's water hazard. It's Founder's First vodka-based cocktail. 5% alcohol. It's going to get you where you need to go. Great, refreshing taste. You can serve it over ice with a slice of lemon or lime, whatever your thing is. Citrusy, refreshing, and gluten-free. So the next time you're out, get in the drink with Water Hazard. Guys, it's Founders. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what's good.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Look at it. 80 years of dominance. Happy birthday, Buddies. And in typical Buddies fashion, they're giving back to you to celebrate the fact that they have been doing it longer than anybody else. They are the Detroit-style pizza. Hey, party season coming, whether it be graduation party, end of the year, shindig. Heck, you're having a few people over for Father's Day. Why don't you do yourself a favor and call Buddies? They got something for everybody. Look at it. Save 20% on your next catering order of $200 or more when you order with promo code Woodward20. Just look at that pizza and then know that they have a plethora of other things. Besides that, look at it. Pizza. It is beautiful. Woodward20, you save 20% off. Visit buddiespizza.com/catering to check out their complete menu and place your order today.
All right, everybody, back at a final segment of the show. Big D Energy, Neil Rule, Sean Belizean. We also have KG in the building. Young Joey is here. Generational Alex is here. And the people, RJ Graham, let's go Valkyries.
Hey.
In the chat.
Second year in the league.
They chirp it up,
See,
man.
there you go.
He started a movement,
He
man.
did. He has his Caitlin Clark, Iowa jersey on right now.
Goat.
And here we go, everybody. Now, the ground rules here. Generational Alex, you are a WNBA League Pass purchaser.
I'm a patron.
I'm
a patron.
Absolutely. You have a Caitlin Clark jersey as well.
I do.
You watch the league.
I do.
So we did this thing last week. That was the first episode, right? Last week?
Yeah, it was the debut.
It was the debut. We gave him 30 seconds on the WNBA, and he got a lot of interest.
Y'all, he killed
into
it.
that 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I
So
spitfired it.
we put it to a vote. We said, should we expand it to 45 seconds?
We're going to ask again for a
And
minute.
the people responded in kind. It was an overwhelming yes. So if you perform well here today, we'll put it to the people and say, do you want 60 seconds on the
Yeah.
WNBA?
And you know what? You see this iPad? I got it off dome.
He's
off the
okay.
top. Oh, he talking. Okay.
I don't just know ball. I know women's ball.
Get in there.
Oh, he
boy.
talking
Go
crazy.
get some.
He talking
Oh,
crazy.
boy.
He doesn't know when the timer ends, by the way.
Yeah, so
Michael gets shut off.
Okay, so we don't have the on-screen timer this
No,
week.
no.
That is a critical component of this.
I understand. Yeah.
After the vote, if it goes to 60 or 45, we need to construct an on-screen timer because I think that adds to the suspense.
No,
Would you
absolutely.
agree?
JB had one. I just don't know how to operate
Okay.
it. So.
All right, so here's the deal. I will keep the official time.
No. Well, okay. Yeah, I was about to say I had the timer for you.
You have it set up. Okay.
Yes. The clock will start once the music plays. Joey's gonna play a song, and that's when the clock will start.
Okay.
Ready?
Chuck Brewer, if he flubs it, do we vote to reduce it to 30 seconds? No, there is no going backwards.
He can't go backwards.
Once you pass the measure, they're not going to take back the money they're giving to construct the stadium.
It's
Well-
like Spice.
It's already
Yeah,
lost.
no, I'll tell you.
All right, so without any further ado,
3,
Generational Alex with his WNBA 45 seconds. Go.
1.
All right,
Clock
so
starts.
Commissioner Cup It's in full effect. I talked about it last week, talked about it again this week. Right now, we have 2 leaders in the East and the West. The East right now is the New York Liberty with a 3-0 record with the Commissioner Cup. The other is the Minnesota Lynx with 3-0. So if it ended today, it would be Minnesota versus New York in the finals. It's probably going to be Minnesota in the finals. They're really good at the Commissioner Cup. In second and third place are the Atlanta Dream and Indiana in the East. Indiana did have the win over the Atlanta Dream, so I could see Indiana catching up and eventually, maybe getting back to that first spot since they are the reigning defending champs of the Commissioner Cup. But we're going to see New York Liberty started this year slumped. They have definitely made a turnaround, so I could see them using this Commissioner Cup to really launch themselves to get ready for the rest of the season.
Time!
All right, there it is. Okay. That was our WNBA 45-second update. And, Sean, I'm going to tell you. What? What?
I'm not crossing that man. I'm not saying he can kill everybody in this room right now, and I'm not saying anything.
AG, no Caitlin Clark-Glaze was in that.
It wasn't. I acknowledge that. Absolutely.
I ain't say that in the chat. Says, do not vote. He only watches one team. No. That is obviously not the case.
It's not.
I was
No, he
completely
came with it.
unaware of the Commissioner's Cup standings, and now I know that if it started today, it would be Minnesota and New York.
There you
in
go.
the finals of it right now. But don't sleep on Caitlin Clark in Indiana.
No.
Especially after that game winner last night.
That's right. That's what Generational Alex was counting on. Some reaction.
T-Foss holding his head up back.
Yes, Terry Foster in the back.
Go ahead, T.
In the super chat as T-Foss makes his way up.
God.
Chris Putt in the super chat. Is Alex Casey Mize's brother? I don't know. Terry Foster, you said you had a
I have a
question.
huge question.
Okay.
I don't know if you've been watching the videos of Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock claims that the lesbians in the WNBA are trying to negate Caitlin Clark and make sure that she never wins the championship and that she gets out of the league. How do you respond to
Caitlin
that?
Clark?
How do I respond to that? So Caitlin Clark's not a lesbian. Obviously, she's the love of my life. But this goes back to, the controversy that happened this year in the WNBA draft is the Dallas Wings' #1 overall picks is allegedly, I'm not going on record saying this, Paige Becker's girlfriend. And since Paige Beckers is definitely the player to watch this year, it has been rumored, people are trying to say that, the WNBA's got to go gay. I know that would make Joey really upset, but it is Pride Month, so we can see something come up from that.
Okay, you see, Sean,
Joey.
damn you, Terry Foster.
Yeah.
Damn you.
I knew it was bad.
But no, I don't think the lesbians are going to force Caitlin Clark out of a championship. May the best woman win. If the Indiana Fever get it this year, they get it this year.
Jesse Adams, we need to move that up to 1 minute. man.
Let's go!
I'm starting to pull.
Now, Alex the Spoon says you make it longer and you'll just lose viewers. Well, Alex, we have a very democratic show. So
Never let it be said.
Absolutely.
It's up to you.
The WNBA update. Keep it at 45, increase it to a minute. There it is, and the people will decide. We have about 3 minutes here left. The people will decide. And we are
here
a
we
show
go.
of the
Poll is
people.
up. Poll
is up. There it is, everybody. Does Generational Alex deserve more time for the WNBA update? Yes or no? So
Please, guys, I'm a panhandler.
all right.
I'm going to hit and go.
We are off and running.
KG, go ahead and
vote
81% yes. 78% yes. Wow. 75%
Only
yes.
24 votes. Come on, people.
Yeah.
Parlay here.
But damn you, Terry Foster. Here I was, Sean, celebrating the Commissioner Cup's update, stuff that I was unaware of.
Exactly.
That I found informational. And old Terry Foster comes up here, tries to make it about sex and stuff.
It kind of sells.
It does.
It does.
It's the oldest
It kind of sells.
hustle in the book.
Generational Alex.
Literally and
Yeah.
figuratively.
I'm in it for the
I am
basketball.
appreciative of your update.
Thank you.
I am,
I
for real.
appreciate it.
Jordan Lionheart. Can we make Alex the Stephen A. Smith of the WNBA?
Hold on, wait. I can do my face. I'm just gonna look really mad the whole time and be like, What are these people talking about when they say Caitlin Clark ain't the best player in the WNBA? You gonna tell me that Angel Reese getting the rebounds is better than Caitlin Clark shooting these threes? You're out of your damn mind. Out of your damn mind.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah, he is. Not bad.
Now,
Watch
Not
You have
bad.
to make it like 50 syllables. So, Angel Reese.
Right,
Don't
yeah.
come at me about Angel Reese.
well, he's only got 60 seconds.
That's
so,
true.
Like, you know,
I don't have a lot of time. I get 2 syllables.
Oh, man.
Jesse Adams, him doing it off dome makes it go up to 1 minute in my book.
I mean, yeah,
I
these are
ain't-
factors.
I ain't say that it's out politicking. Vote no, people. Vote no.
Hey, he ain't saying
Vote
that.
no proposal.
Front of his yard. Vote no to Generation Alex.
Hey, man,
The attack ads, where was Generational Alex on 9/11?
I was on my chair, wondering if my dad was gonna come home. I had to go into work.
Okay. JK07.
Read it, Neil.
You got to. You already started.
Quote. Young Joey said, make the WNBA straight again. Those are the words of JK07. They do not necessarily reflect the views of Woodward Sports or its host. Okay?
That 2 seconds of anger.
In Pride Month, too.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Joey likes tradition, so I mean, you know. I'm just saying.
Okay, this is a great spot to exit the highway, everyone. Okay.
Where's the vote? That's
All right. Does Generational Alex deserve more time for the WNBA update? Yes, 67%. Someone said that was a very violent time from you, KG.
Wait. Oh.
It was.
That was on purpose.
Aggressive.
It was. You gotta know, like the time is up, man. You gotta know.
That's great.
The time is up. Huh?
Yes.
Okay. So there it is. No St. Andrew. I'm not reading that one. Not even with a quote. Not even separating myself from it. I'm not reading that one.
Read that one.
The poll is concluded.
All right, poll is closed.
Generational
poll
Alex
is
deserve
closed.
more time for the WNBA minutes. 69% of people
Let's
said
go.
Yeah.
Take your victory lap.
Full dollar, baby. Full dollar.
yes. Yep. 1 minute.
Support the women.
So I think we can lock in, construct a timer for that so the people can play along at home.
Absolutely.
Whether you like it or don't like it.
Equality wins.
Learn to love it.
It's not going above this, though, by the way.
Yeah. It's going to take something pretty generational.
Yeah.
Like 9 passing touchdowns in a season.
We'll talk about that next week.
Fit 9 topics in that minute, and then we can talk.
Then you'll be
We'll
generational.
talk about that next week, Neil.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh boy. Look who's
Hey,
here.
El Slapo has an announcement. Darren McCarty on Woodward Wings at 7:15. Make sure you tap in. He's going to give his initial thoughts on everything that has happened with the Dylan Larkin saga.
And we're waiting for our Dylan Larkin trade request update for today.
Right.
Just-
Where
As Larkin
You brought it
turns.
up a few times.
He's got his 3 next teams.
Remember, as Larkin turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really
Every day, Larkin will add a team to his trade list at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Correct. Larkin Watch, day 4.
Larkin watch.
For a guy that has 1 even strength goal since December, he's the boss. He gets to dictate
one
the terms.
career playoff goal.
I'm with Justin. This should be the new Javi
That's
watch.
under contract till he's 35 here in Detroit. Okay. Tammy Chin, by the way, don't forget, email Brendan B at woodwardsports.com for your Tigers.
Yeah, but spin to the chat.
Yep, absolutely.
I'm already done with my top 5 Michigan picks, by the way. I'm
Sean
so
checked
excited.
out of the WNBA
I am
stuff and
so
made his
excited.
list. It's a great list.
It's like, whoever came up with that idea, like that's outstanding. I love that.
None of them are lower than the middle of the hand. For Sean, they're all going to be up in those upper fingers.
100, where can I hunt? Get beef jerky? Absolutely.
Your list will probably run closely akin to Young Joey's list.
Oh boy.
Tradition, baby.
But his will be on the other side of the stage.
Yeah. Nope, not going there. Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Well, see you later.
Neil Rule and Sean Belizian wake you up every Monday through Friday on Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. That's right, Big D Energy has moved to mornings. Get your morning dose of Neil's tone and Sean's insanity. Weekdays 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. to Detroit. Detroit sports legends coming together for the best Detroit sports morning show there is. Big D Energy, waking you up weekdays on Detroit's #1 sports network.